Experts as well as civil society organization on Monday paid tribute to those who died in the Ethiopian Airlines plane crash in Addis Ababa on Sunday.
Well, delegates attending the conference as well as United Nations staff held a moment of silence in honor of victims of that tragic crash. Meanwhile, the UN Assembly opened with an urgent call to action to rethink consumption behavior for the sake of the planet's health. Sarah Kimani has more.
United Nations headquarters in Nairobi, a somber mood engulfed the meeting room where thousands gathered for this year's United Nations Environment Assembly. The UN family was in mourning following the tragic crash of Ethiopian Airlines flight ET302 shortly after takeoff on Sunday.
It has been difficult to navigate how to proceed without showing disrespect to the many lives lost yesterday. I want to assure you all, however, that as the day and the week unfolds and the world's global environment leaders meet to discuss the future of our planet, we will not forget this tragedy, nor those that perish with it. As we mourn, let us reflect that our colleagues were willing to travel and work far from their homes and loved ones to help make the world a better place to live.
Among those who died in the crash are 22 United Nations staff members, 6 of whom worked in Nairobi. Others who perished in the crash are delegates to the conference, as well as interpreters whose services were to be used at the meeting.
I invite all of you to stand and observe a minute of silence.
At least 5,000 delegates are expected at the meeting, which is seeking urgent solutions to a more sustainable future.
We meet at a time when major scientific assessments, such as the Global Environment Outlook, GEO6, to be endorsed at this assembly, are highlighting that we have reached a crucial tipping point. A major species extinction compromising planetary integrity and Earth's capacity to meet human needs is unfolding, and megatrends are being established. Our planet is increasingly polluted, affected by the adverse effects of climate change, quickly losing its biodiversity and experiencing widespread environmental degradation. Indeed, the last 4 years have been the warmest years on record. We have all become too familiar within our countries with news about flash floods, droughts, violent hurricanes, sand and dust storms, all of them accompanied by tragic loss of human lives. Unless we take action now, we will not be able to reverse these megatrends, thereby protecting human and environmental health and maintaining current and future integrity of global ecosystems.
The United Nations Environment warned that the world is past the pledging stage. Talk, the meeting heard, must be met with action.
We have reached the planet's limits. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is clear that we need to transform the way we live, how we produce, and the choices we make. And we have the power to do so. We have grown at the expense of nature, and it is time to turn a 360-degree U-turn.